Good morning. Welcome to my home and welcome to my heart. This is going to be a drive-through. My mom and I were up a fair bit last night. Let's start to bounce, okay? Begin the bounce, but I want to tell you a little story about meditations and about how they can help so much. And mom's over there just in her chair enjoying this, but one of my kids burnt the toast yesterday, and burnt the toast to the extent that the house was pretty smoky and the smoke alarm went off, which is a very high frequency and a high vibration, and it's designed to scare you. It's designed to create action to get you out of the house. So my mom's 90-year-old body inhaled a bunch of smoke and had that high vibration of the fire extinguisher that shocked her. And so she was feeling pretty shaky and pretty frail last night. And so I slept on the couch beside her. And her breathing was difficult, and we aired the house out as much as possible. Let's bounce. But she was having some difficulty. She was having some difficulty having her body settle from that shock and from that imbalance, that huge imbalance. And this is how disease and infirmity in our bodies develop, from situations like this that we don't have control over, and that create shocks in our bodies. And when we're younger, we just blow it off. But as we're older and as our bodies are much more fine-tuned and that balance is more delicate, it can knock us off. So I slept on the couch with Mom because when she needed to get up and go to the bathroom, she was a little unsteady on her pins, even though she's got double canes and stuff. And so about 3:30, she went to go to the bathroom, continued to bounce. And I said, "How are you doing?" And she says, "I think I'm going crazy." She said, "My mind won't shut off. It's just scattered. It's running all over the place. I'm agitated. I just cannot settle down." And so as I brought her back to the bathroom, Master Lynn has created this beautiful, magnificent meditation called Meditating in the Temple of Heaven. And it's a 2-hour-long meditation. So it is absolutely so nourishing and comforting and expanding and deepening. It's just a beautiful, beautiful meditation. And so I took my phone and I turned on that meditation. And Mom goes, "Oh, that meditation, oh good, thank you." So I promptly fell asleep because I knew she was safe in her chair. And then when she woke up again, I woke up and she had to go to the bathroom again about 6:30. I said, "How are you now?" She said, "That meditation just settled my mind. Everything seems to be settled out. She's still a little bit rocky, balance-wise." So I walked her to the bathroom again, walked her back, put the meditation on again. And then we both woke up about 8:30. Well, she was already awake. And I said, "So how are you now?" And she said, "Well, this time I listened to it. She said, "Last time I fell asleep to it," which is what I couldn't do before. I couldn't sleep because my mind wouldn't slow down. Now, the last time you put it on, my mind slowed down and I went to sleep. This time I listened to it all. She said it was so wonderful and so nourishing. Now, she's not in 100% shape yet, but running that meditation, even in the sleep, was so helpful to her and helpful to me too, because I could fall asleep knowing if I need to know anything, I'm going to be woken up. I can trust that. I've got stories about that too. So bouncing. This in the bouncing process, we're letting go of any extra energy that is no longer needed. And so Mom had a lot of extra energy that really flooded her body and created some blockages yesterday. So today I'll do some, and also in the night I did some Qigong healing on her, some energy movement, things that I do specifically for somebody, or I guide through. The energy work, the energy engagement. I don't like the word work because it makes it get down, oh, we gotta work hard at this, but the energy engagement. The engagement with knowledge of what we're doing and wisdom of how to apply it at different times, different intensities, what to apply, how to balance it, is really, really balancing. And so I'm really grateful for this process. And because of that, I started my day a little bit later than I usually would. And I've got some appointments to go to. So this is a drive-through Qigong. And yesterday I was busy with some other things that I had to leave early in the morning to do. So today, as we bounce, we're just letting go of extra energy. And as we let go and we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, we're bringing that energy into balance, because as we breathe in, we're breathing in love and unconditional love through all of our cells and through our lungs and through our mouth and through our trachea. And as we breathe out, we're letting go of extra energy that's no longer serving us. So if you only have a little bit of time to do a Qigong practice, then this bouncing part is really one of the most important parts. Because as we breathe in, we're breathing in love and unconditional love. And as we're breathing out, we're releasing the imbalances. And the bouncing itself will balance us. Let's let our hands float to the top. Up and 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 up. And letting our hands float down and into a swivel. And coming into a quiet stillness with our bodies off the exhale. And even though my time is compressed, within the short amount of time that I have allowed for myself at this moment, I'm going to be slow and deliberate within this time. And so here I set the password, I set the intention for my practice, calling upon the energy of my master, dear master, with deep gratitude, especially for the shifts and the balancing that happened with my mother last night. With deep gratitude for how understanding these concepts and implementing them in my life balances things for me. I set my intention today to operate in joy and peace. And now we give the password. I am in the universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together as one. And here in this password space, we've opened ourselves and stepped into the emptiness of the universe. That unconditional love that holds all possibility for us and all of mankind and the whole earth and all the creatures on the earth and the plants and the rocks and the trees and the things that we produce as humans. There's all possibility in this beautiful, empty, full of unconditional love universe. We're moving into the second movement, which is the breathing of the universe. Breathing in joy. Our breathing is now in through the nose and out through the nose. As we breathe in, we lead with our elbows. We open our elbows. Breathing in joy. Breathing in joy. This time we're going to move into the third movement, the 5 healing movements. Our hands come together in a ball. We're bringing it up to the heavens. This is connecting with heaven and earth. As we bring this ball up, and it expands and it vibrates with the loving, unconditional love of the universe. We bend our knees, we breathe in peace. As we breathe out, we're letting go of extra energy that no longer serves us. And we let it go with love and joy and gratitude for having it, for the wisdom that it brought. This is a drive-through, bringing our hands back down. Hands at the lower dantian again. Women, your right hand is next to the navel. Men, your left hand is next to it. Seeing our chi spin faster and faster to the right. condensing and being invited into our navel, our lower dantian, to be a reservoir for Qi for the day. In love and gratitude. We'll harvest our Qi, rubbing our hands together, up and over our face, outside and down, breathing in. And we're going to rub our ears. So those are the two most important harvesting factors that we can do if we're in a short amount of time. And there's a drive-through. I love you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.